I know what you
Obviously,
mean.
I'm proudly Nigerian and Jamaican.
Yeah, different.
but was there cussing matches?
Nah, never.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, I seen one time, like, my brother was commenting on one of my Instagram things. Obviously, I rep Nigeria because...
It's your dad.
Not even just that. One, I lived there. And two, bro, my name's Ayodeji Araoye. Where do you hear
Jamaican in there? Yeah,
like I can't. Like I am Nigerian. I've got a Nigerian passport. I've got Nigerian names. All 5, 6 of my names are Nigerian as fuck. Do you get it? So of course I'm gonna
You've got a
rep
nice
it.
passport, yeah.
Yeah.
You could have a Jamaican one as well, though, no?
I don't even know how to go about getting.
Oh no, but you weren't born there for real. You weren't born there.
Did you get tribal scars?
No, that would be on my face.
If you can sing, you're a mad.
Yeah, but that guy,
thank you.
No, the guy on Black Panther's got it all over his body. Going mad, yeah. Well,
tribal scars is too there. My brother in a couple of regions got it still.
But yeah, no, it's got nothing to do with him being Jamaican or whatever. We just didn't really grow up together. Like I think we maybe lived with each other for like I don't know, I might be wrong, but like 2-3 years max. And I was a kid, you know, he was barely home. You know, I was definitely around him growing up a little bit, but like, do you know what I mean?
Him now?
No. I've kind of distanced myself from everyone that has to do with my mum for now, innit? Again, there's a lot of things that need to be sorted out in the background, but it's just stuff that happens.
Anyone who's backing her is banned out.
Not even, it's just like I don't have time to deal with that stuff right
now.
But
without
like,
us knowing that thingy, we can't. So just,
you know what it is, like that situation with my mum and stuff is like been a big part of things that have held me back in life. And it's like I'm getting older, certain things have happened. Like there was like a final sort of cutting off point where I was like, nah, this has got to stop, sort of thing. Which is when I said, I'm moving out the ends, I'm going here, I'm not associating myself with stuff right now. I need to work on me, get myself out of my depression and all this stuff.
Always good to be by yourself, like through going Nige and all that sort of stuff. Like, because some people are like,
I'm not by myself now where I live, but like,
now with your parents and see, what I'm trying to say is like, you see, by going jail and stuff like that, I feel like more time I'm good to be by myself, and I'm good where most people ain't good.
Where they
to be by themselves. And like, it could be a weirdo thing, it could be whatever, but I'm good.
I know what you mean.
Like I'm good. I can.
Yeah, I feel like that too.
Yeah, I feel like that over jam by
yeah,
myself.
but some people can't.
Yeah,
it's mental for them. Even like, you know what I mean. So
you saw that in the COVID. Like people were pulling hair.
Everyone broke up.
Raw.
I'm like, definitely good by myself still.
Yeah, so like
but like, I do like obviously company as well, whatever. But I can survive by myself. Like
sometimes that can become. When I say a problem, is in like, see that most people, if there's like a little argument or something, because they can't be by themselves, they'll end up like patching it out. But man will be bare stubborn because I'm good to be by myself. So it could. Sometimes it's mental.
I think like, again for me that just comes from like always like kind of being by myself anyway. Because like I said, like in terms of friendship groups and whatever, like
you can make yourself a recluse.
Yeah, like they've always kind of just just kind of been temporal anyway, unfortunately. So it's like, you know, like that's why for me, like friendship and stuff is really big to me. Like I'm very like, I treat my friends like family, and like anyone, because of the way my life has gone, I don't necessarily look at family as family. I look at who I class as family.
Problems of like. Because I hear you saying like, all right, girls bust your heart, mumsy not really feeling. So I'm saying that, is it like a thing where sometimes when things happen to us, not that we notice it until it's only through self-analyzation, you look back and say, you know, oh yeah, maybe has that affected the way you look at women? Has that affected? Obviously you're still
I get what you mean, but
you know what I'm saying?
It's just how it's played out really. It's just like, just the unfortunate
You're
things.
still rating your dad?
Yeah. No, but this is the thing, like, because of the way things went with my mum and how life was, I didn't even speak to my dad for a bit because of her. Like, I was quite brainwashed into believing my dad was who he wasn't. And like, that's what I'm saying, it's such a mad, extensive thing, innit? So like, me and my dad, like, my dad's all I have now, really. Like, obviously my dad, his mum.
So, like, you're screaming there was bad mind in him. Like, and then now you're realising that he wasn't as bad as you're thinking.
He wasn't bad at all. Like it's a lot. Honestly, it's a lot.
Yeah. And I just wanted to clock the angle of, because you're with your dad now and you're rating him, so there was obviously trying to style it at one stage. You get me? I hear you. They say that when a kid gets older, it will decide itself which parent was right or wrong, not by what you're styling with now, it doesn't have any strength or power in it.
Because my thing is like, I know that I'll never get the truth, because it's not like I'll ever be able to sit them both down in the same room.
Is it a truth that you need?
No, I don't.
Right. So sometimes like,
that's what I say. I had to come to the realization.
Remember what I was trying to say to my man before, I forgot his name, that are you sure you're not picking up one of your parents' arguments that you don't have the right to? Because sometimes like we stick with the parent that feeds us, innit? So then that's the side of the argument you're hearing, and you're programmable. No one can say they're not programmable. A kid is a natural sponge. So if you've got someone just saying bears, but that, especially if you're seeing your mum cry or whatever, whatnot, it can be easy to be like, Mum, you're right. Everything you're right, but nobody's 100% right. They're just standing on their perception of that situation, innit? And some people are 100% right. The dad was a wrong one or the mum was a wrong one. You done madness, innit?
Yeah.
Like I told you, I was brought up mental, innit? I was in social or whatever, whatnot. So I understand that sometimes our parents can't even explain to us what they're even going through because they're trying to work it out themselves. So then sometimes we can realise we were wrong years later. Maybe I was angry, the way I said this, the way I said that. And some people had young parents or whatever, whatnot. So we've got to be careful that we don't pick up arguments that we don't have the right to have, because every parent has a right, every child has a right. When rights are not observed, it leads to disrespect and people holding feelings for years.
Yeah, I'd say like with me, like a lot of things are obviously very confusing growing up because I'm just a kid. Do you know what I mean? Like I saw this side of life, then things went left, and then I'm hearing one thing, and then not hearing another. So I'm just hearing one thing.
Have you ever vocalized any of this to your parents?
Yes. But obviously, like where my dad lives in Nigeria, my mum's here. Like
can't get them both in the same room.
Yeah, and also because of certain things, like I had to avoid talking to my dad as much because I had to hide certain things from him, which I was being requested to hide. Like again, it's so difficult to explain.
You feel like you've been manipulated.
So, man understands more than you think.
I was defo used and manipulated in certain ways. Yeah, definitely.
Children are used as
we
weapons
talk on this sometimes, but
people think that man don't.
Yeah, they think we're getting mad.
Madness. No.
We're getting mad when we try and tell them about.
Things,
sometimes it's your mum and your mum. When we try and tell guests that,
not everything's based off of life experiences. Remember, like for instance, like. Man's been in jail, man's been in foster care, man. So what do you think when I was just there? Man was talking to people. Some people that I've been on like alcohol awareness groups and that, like just because the courts have put me on it, not because my case is anything to do with alcohol, but you're there, innit? So when you're talking
violence.
You're hearing, no way.
That sounded like
no way. They just
Stella Artois.